Well, despite China's rich food culture, recent food safety scandals have overshadowed the enjoyment of eating for some, but putting people's health at risk. As the new year begins, our reporter Hao Na examines how food safety has become such an important issue in China.
Box it up for the festive mood. It's been said when Chinese people sit down to eat, one topic is sure to be their next meal. But in recent years, the simple joy of eating has been dulled by a string of food safety scandals. Scandals over recycled waste cooking oil, pesticides, and pork disguised as beef have made headlines.
Food safety is very important to me. Ever since the KFC incident broke out, I barely eat outside. I think the government should enact tougher laws and regulations.
Besides tougher government regulations and transparency, I think the public, especially new media platforms such as Weibo, should continue to expose food safety scandals.
The latest scandals: chickens allegedly raised on large quantities of hormones and other drugs being supplied to fast food restaurants. The case has prompted a growing number of Chinese consumers to question the safety of food production. China produces around 400,000 tons of antibiotics each year, half of which are used in the breeding of livestock. It is reported that the use of antibiotics brings down the cost of rearing live animals, as it reduces the amount of feed needed. The average cost of raising a chicken is around 15 yuan, and the cost of antibiotics, which is included in the cost, amounts on average to around 1 or 2 yuan. Studies show that only 1 kilo of feed is needed to raise a chicken if antibiotics are used, while the normal amount of feed is usually around 1.1 kilos.
Because of increasing labor and land costs, the meat and grocery industry has been switching from individual small producers to large-scale and scientific production. As the food providers get bigger, the market will get more organized, and the government standards will get stricter.
Both experts and the public are calling for tougher regulations. It's been a hot issue during the political season, generating many motions and proposals. NPC Deputy Yan Zhenbo wants a special government committee to address the issue and follow through with the necessary legislation.
This special commission doesn't have to include many people, but it should be efficient. We should address the food safety problem from top to bottom to perfect the legal system, and from bottom to top to ensure the food source.
According to official figures, authorities handled 15,000 food safety cases and shut down 5,700 unlicensed businesses during the inspections conducted across the country in the first half of 2012. Eating is so important for Chinese that we have the term food culture, but recent scandals have people worried about what's on their tables. The lawmaking body, the government, have to work together to make sure that people only have to think about how something tastes and not whether it's safe. Hao Na, CCTV, Beijing.